Okay, everyone, so let's be honest for a second, right? It's uh it's tough to always stay on top of our finances.
Definitely.
It feels like, right? There's
Yeah.
work, there's family, there's life, and somewhere in there we're supposed to become like these spreadsheet wizards.
Hmm.
Hmm. But wouldn't it be amazing if we could actually make real progress, like really move the needle on our money goals by dedicating just a small chunk of time each day?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes, that's it. 10 minutes a day to financial freedom.
That's the idea and the secret ingredient to making this work. Artificial intelligence.
Whoa, AI, now I'm listening.
Seriously, though, AI has the potential to revolutionize the way we manage our money. Think about it. Instead of spending hours manually tracking every penny or agonizing over complex spreadsheets,
Hmm.
what if you had a system that could do all that heavy lifting for you in the background?
Okay, so you're saying like instead of me trying to remember what I spent last week, I could have an AI that's like, hey, you spent this much at that place.
It's like having a personal financial assistant working 24/7 to organize, categorize, analyze, and even predict your financial future.
Predicting my financial future sounds a little sci-fi, but I'm intrigued.
It's not magic. It's data and algorithms. But it's pretty incredible what these tools can do these days. They learn from your past behavior, your spending patterns, your income, and then they use that information to create a roadmap for your financial journey.
Okay, so less crystal ball, more like super-powered financial GPS.
Yeah, exactly. And the best part, this technology isn't something from the distant future. It's available right now. And that's what we're diving into today.
Right. In this deep dive, we're going to explore exactly how you, our listener, can harness the power of AI to simplify your financial life, reach your goals, and maybe even finally achieve that financial freedom you've been dreaming of.
We've been researching all the latest and greatest AI tools for personal finance. So our mission today is to equip you with the knowledge and strategies to take control of your money and make it work for you with minimal effort.
Love it. So let's start with the basics. We all know that being consistent with our finances is key, right? Regular savings, smart spending choices, those things compound over time. But honestly, who actually has hours each week to dedicate to meticulously planning and tracking everything?
Yeah, that's the catch, right? Life gets in the way. That's where AI steps in. It automates and optimizes all those crucial but time-consuming tasks. So instead of you painstakingly logging every expense, AI does it for you continuously and gives you an always up-to-date picture of where you stand.
Okay, so you're telling me I can ditch the spreadsheets and let an AI be my financial record keeper.
Pretty much think of it as trading your calculator and notepad for a high-powered computer that never sleeps and never makes a math error.
Sign me up. All right, so let's get specific. How do these AI apps actually change our daily financial routines? Let's start with something everyone can relate to, tracking expenses and sticking to a budget.
Absolutely. This is where the rubber meets the road. The AI apps we're talking about can connect directly to your bank accounts, your credit cards, even investment accounts.
Right.
They gather all your transaction data and get this, they automatically categorize everything in real time.
Wait, so it knows that my morning latte is part of my coffee addiction budget and not my groceries budget.
Exactly. It's learning your patterns. It's like having a little financial detective constantly sorting through your transactions so you don't have to.
That's amazing because honestly, I'm terrible at remembering to track every little thing. And then I have to go back and try to figure out what I spent money on. It's a nightmare.
I hear you, and that's just the beginning. Once the AI has categorized your spending, it can then generate a personalized budget for you.
So it's not just tracking, it's actually helping me create a plan.
Yes, and it's a plan that's based on your real spending habits, not some arbitrary template. It's tailored to you. And here's the best part. It can alert you when you're getting close to your limits in any category.
So it's like a little guardian angel tapping me on the shoulder saying, hey, easy on the online shopping spree this
All
month.
right, it's all about keeping you on track and making sure you're making conscious spending choices.
Love it. I've also heard that some of these AI apps can even identify those sneaky recurring charges that we often forget about, like subscriptions we're not even using anymore.
That's right. It's like an automated audit of your regular expenses. These AIs are incredibly good at spotting patterns and highlighting areas where you might be able to save some money.
So it's not just about keeping me on budget, it's about actually helping me optimize my spending.
Exactly. Think of it as a financial fitness tracker for your money. It helps you understand where it's going and where you can make some adjustments to reach your goals faster.
So we've talked about how AI can help us understand our current spending habits. Now let's talk about the future. How can AI help us predict our future cash flow? I mean, that sounds pretty powerful.
It is. By analyzing your income history and your typical spending patterns, AI can create projections of your financial situation in the coming weeks, months, even years.
So it's not just looking back, it's actually looking ahead and saying, hey, this is what your finances might look like based on your current trajectory.
Precisely. And this is incredibly valuable for planning for those big expenses, or even just avoiding those unexpected financial crunches that can throw us off course.
Can you give us an example of how this might work in real life?
Sure. Imagine you have a big expense coming up, like let's say an annual insurance payment or property taxes that are due. The AI, recognizing this recurring pattern from your past data, can alert you well in advance and even suggest setting aside a small amount each month to cover it.
Oh, so instead of being blindsided by a huge bill, I can actually be prepared for it.
Exactly. It's all about smoothing out your cash flow and reducing financial stress.
Okay, I'm seeing the value here. So AI helps us track our spending, create a personalized budget, and even predicts our future cash flow. Pretty impressive. But what about actual financial advice? Can AI really give us personalized recommendations that are tailored to our individual goals?
Absolutely. AI goes beyond just crunching numbers. It takes all that data and turns it into actionable advice that's specific to you. It considers your financial goals, whether it's saving for retirement, buying a house, starting a business, whatever it may be. And it factors in your risk tolerance, too.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach, it's really customized to me.
Exactly. It might recommend specific investments based on your risk profile or suggest ways to optimize your debt payments. It might even point out opportunities to refinance a loan or find a better savings account. It's constantly analyzing the market and your financial situation to find the best options for you.
So it's like having a personal financial advisor, but without the hefty fees.
You got it. And AI has a huge advantage over human advisors in that it can process massive amounts of data in a fraction of the time.
No human could ever keep up with that.
Right. And because it's data-driven, it's also less prone to emotional biases that can sometimes lead to bad financial decisions.
It's like having a super intelligent robot on my side, making sure I'm making the best choices for my money.
Exactly. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't even talked about the power of automation yet.
Oh, right. I know AI can automate a lot of those tedious financial tasks that we all dread. What are some examples of that?
Well, think about things like paying bills, rebalancing your investment portfolio, tracking your investment performance. These are all things that AI can handle for you automatically and seamlessly.
So instead of spending my weekends shuffling through bills and logging into different accounts, I can let the AI take care of it while I do something I actually enjoy.
That's the beauty of it. You set the parameters, and the AI works tirelessly behind the scenes to keep your financial engine running smoothly.
I'm loving this. So how can our listeners start integrating AI into their own financial lives? Where do they even begin?
Well, the first step is choosing the right AI tools for your needs. It's like anything else, you want to find the tools that fit your specific situation and goals.
So is there like a one-stop shop for all things AI personal finance, or are there different tools for different needs?
There are some all-in-one platforms that try to cover everything, but often it's best to choose tools that specialize in what you need most.
Makes sense. So what are some examples of these AI tools?
Well, if you're mainly struggling with budgeting and want to get a better handle on your spending, then an app like Mint is a great option. It's known for its AI-powered insights and personalized recommendations.
Okay, and what if I'm more interested in automating my investments and growing my wealth?
Then you might want to look into robo-advisors like Betterment or Wealthfront. These platforms use algorithms to manage your investments based on your risk tolerance and financial goals.
So it's like having a virtual investment manager.
Exactly. And there are also platforms that combine both budgeting and investing features so you can manage everything in one place.
Great. So once I've chosen my tools, what's the next step?
The next step is to securely link your financial accounts to these platforms. Now, I know some people get nervous about sharing their financial information, but rest assured these reputable AI apps use top-notch security protocols to protect your data.
So it's as safe as online banking.
Yes, absolutely. And once you've linked your accounts, the AI can start working its magic. It'll gather all your transaction data and start categorizing everything automatically.
That's awesome. So no more manual data entry.
Exactly. It's all handled for you seamlessly and securely.
Great. So what's next?
Step 3 is all about setting up custom alerts and budgets within the apps. This is where you get to personalize things and make sure the AI is working in a way that's most helpful to you.
So tell me, what kind of alerts should I be setting up?
Well, you can set alerts for all sorts of things. For example, you might want an alert if you exceed a certain spending limit in a particular category.
Like if I'm getting a little too close to my eating out budget for the month.
Exactly. Or you might want an alert when a bill payment is due, or if there's any unusual activity on your account.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So it's all about getting the right information at the right time.
Exactly. And it's also about setting realistic budgets that you can actually stick to.
So it's not just about being alerted, it's about having a plan in place.
Right. And once you have your alerts and budget set up, it's time for the most important step, the daily check-in.
Ah, so this is where those 10 minutes a day come in.
That's right. Step 4 is all about dedicating just a few minutes each day to review your financial snapshot, as presented by the AI.
So what am I looking for during this check-in?
You'll want to quickly glance at your income and expenses, make sure you're on track with your budget, and see how your investments are doing if you have any. It's a quick pulse check to make sure everything is running smoothly.
Okay, so it's not about getting bogged down in the details, it's about getting a high-level overview.
Exactly. And during this check-in, you can also take a moment to consider any recommendations the AI might have for you.
Oh, right. Step 5, implementing the AI's recommendations. So what kinds of recommendations might it give?
It could be anything from suggesting a lower interest credit card to recommending a different investment strategy, or even just reminding you to adjust your spending in a certain category.
So it's constantly looking for ways to optimize my finances.
Exactly. And the more you interact with the AI, the more it learns about you and the better its recommendations become.
It's like having a financial coach that's always getting smarter.
That's a great way to put it. And beyond the practical benefits of using AI for our finances, there must be some psychological benefits as well, right? I mean, just knowing that I have this technology working for me has to reduce some stress and anxiety.
I would imagine so. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, think about it. When we feel overwhelmed or out of control with our finances, it creates a lot of stress and anxiety.
Yeah, I've been there.
But when we have a clear understanding of our situation and a plan in place, it naturally reduces that stress.
So just by having that daily check-in and knowing that the AI is handling things in the background, we can feel more at ease.
Exactly. And that sense of control can be incredibly empowering. It allows us to focus on other things in our lives, knowing that our finances are being taken care of.
That peace of mind is priceless. So do you have any real-world examples of people who have successfully used AI to improve their finances?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
There's this one story of an investor who was spending way too much time managing his portfolio. He was constantly checking the markets, making trades, trying to stay ahead of the game.
Sounds exhausting.
It was. But then he started using an AI-powered investment platform, and it completely changed his life. The AI took over the day-to-day management of his portfolio, rebalancing it as needed and making sure it was always aligned with his goals.
So he could finally relax and let the AI do the work.
Exactly. And the best part is his portfolio actually performed better under the AI's management.
Wow, so he saved time and made more money.
You got it. And this is just one example. There are countless stories of people who have used AI to simplify their finances, reduce debt, save more money, and achieve their financial goals.
It's really inspiring to hear these stories. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the key takeaway you want our listeners to remember about AI and financial freedom?
The main message is this AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's a powerful tool that's available to everyone right now, and it can help you achieve financial freedom in a way that's easier and more effective than ever before.
So it's not about becoming a financial expert overnight. It's about leveraging the power of technology to make smart choices and build a solid financial foundation.
Exactly. And the best part is it only takes a few minutes each day.
Just 10 minutes to a brighter financial future.
That's right. So for anyone listening who's ready to take control of their money and achieve their financial dreams, I urge you to explore the world of AI personal finance. You might be surprised at how much it can change your life.
Couldn't agree more. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but before we go, we want to leave you with one final thought. Imagine how even small, consistent actions amplified by the power of AI can transform your financial trajectory over the next decade. The possibilities are truly limitless. So take that first step today and unlock the incredible potential of your money with AI.
The future of finance is here, and it's in your hands.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.